Read 2 letters to the mother of a death row inmate and a CEO. Love gives ROI gives leap hate for sweet for buoy. The letter from a death row inmate. Mom. Tomorrow I have to go to the execution ground. I don't know why it had to end up like this. But now I don't feel pain or fear. I just want to see you, and the memories of the past come flooding back to my mind. When I was 3 years old, I ran very fast and once stumbled upon a stone and fell. You ran to get me up, coaxed me, and didn't forget to scold the stone, saying, "Let me beat this stone." The stone made you fall and scratch your knee. I didn't dare cry. But when I heard your words, I crawled into your lap and cried for a long time. You told me the reason I fell was because of the stone. But I didn't understand that. I just wanted to make sure you didn't cry anymore. At 4 years old. Once because I wanted to watch TV. I didn't want to eat. I saw you gently brought a bowl of rice, sat next to me, and fed me. You told me how to enjoy life. But I didn't understand that you were afraid I would mess up the rice and get my clothes dirty. And then you'd have to do the laundry. When I was 6 years old, you took me to the toy store for Christmas. You told me I could only buy one gift. But when I got a remote-controlled car, I wanted to buy more planes. When you shook your head, I lay down on the store floor and cried until you had to buy me a new toy. You told me that using this trick, I could ask for my favorite toy. But I didn't understand that you didn't want to be embarrassed in front of people and waste other people's time. At 8 years old, I wanted to do my own laundry. But you were afraid I wouldn't wash it clean and might break the clothes. I wanted to cook my own rice. But you were afraid I would get burned. You showed me that life has many difficulties and dangers that I cannot face alone. But I didn't understand that. You just didn't want to lose your job cleaning up the consequences that I might accidentally cause. When I was 10 years old, you signed me up for tutoring classes in culture and gifted learning. When I was so tired I couldn't stand it, you told me that if I couldn't bear the suffering, I could quit. You showed me that learning is hard. But I didn't understand that you just wanted me to succeed so that I could one day be proud in front of everyone. At 13 years old, I accidentally kicked a football and broke someone's window. You used the money to compensate and took me to apologize. You told me that when I do something wrong, just say sorry. But I didn't understand. They made their house pay too much and it made you warm. When I was 15, I wanted to learn the piano. And you borrowed money to buy me one. But only after a month. I didn't touch it anymore. You showed me that even without money, you could still own what you like. But I didn't understand that you had to work hard to pay off your debt. At 19, when it was time to choose a school, you said being a lawyer isn't just about making a lot of money, but also having a place in society. And that I must be a lawyer. You showed me that as long as I followed the path you had drawn, I would succeed. But I didn't understand that you just wanted to make your dreams come true through me. Dreams that were left unfulfilled from childhood. At 20, I wanted to change my phone to call you more often. I didn't think much and transferred 10,000,000 VND to you right away. But I only used the phone to call my girlfriend. When did I remember to call you? You showed me that you are a free bank. I can transfer money to you at any time. But I didn't know that you had been waiting for my call many times on your birthday. At 24, after graduating from college, you used the money to get me a job at a state agency. You gave me 4 years of college so I would have a stable job after graduation. But I didn't know that you struggled because of me. Running around asking so many people for help. At 27. I loved someone without maintaining a long-term relationship. The girls all said I was irresponsible and immature. You said that grace hadn't yet come. I hadn't met the right person yet. You showed me that the girls didn't understand me because they were less fortunate. But I didn't understand that because of me. You had to go to many places to find someone. At 32. I gambled away money and made you so angry you got sick. But you still tried to pay off my debt. You showed me that no matter what I do, you will help me. But I didn't know that because of me. You spent all the money you had saved for your old age. At 35. When you knew you couldn't help me anymore, I risked robbing people. When they heard the death sentence, you cried and blamed God for being unfair. You said you had worked all your life for me. And in the end, I ended up like this. The letter from a CEO. Tomorrow my child will embark on a new project. To be as successful as today. It's all because of my mother's education. When I was young, I often blamed my mother for not treating me gently like other mothers did. But now I understand through what you taught me. When I was 3 years old, I ran very fast and stumbled upon a stone and fell. You didn't help me up because you wanted me to stand up by myself and be more careful next time. You taught me to be responsible for my actions. At 4 years old, I didn't want to eat. You said I would be hungry if I didn't eat. I thought I was hungry when I went to the kitchen and couldn't find anything to eat. You taught me to be responsible for my own stubbornness. When I was 6 years old, you took me to the toy store for Christmas. You told me I could only buy one gift. But when I got a remote-control car, I wanted to buy more planes. When I lay on the floor, you turned and walked out of the store. I was afraid you would leave. So I wiped my tears and ran home. You taught me to take responsibility for my own choices. At 8 years old, I wanted to do my own laundry. You taught me how to wash my socks and hold the frying pan when it's slippery to prevent it from falling. I wanted to cook my own rice. You taught me how to hold the grill without getting burned. You taught me to be responsible for my life. When I was 10, you saw my extra lessons were full. You told me to try learning in class. Then take a break and play for pleasure. If I had time, I should read more books. So I wouldn't be afraid of losing to AA. You taught me to be responsible for my own interests. At 13, I accidentally kicked a football and broke someone's window. You took me to the store to buy glass, paint, and nails, then asked me to help you put the glass back together. After that, you deducted my allowance for the next month. You taught me to be responsible for my own mistakes. When I was 15, I wanted to learn the piano. But you bought me a harmonica. You said to play the harmonica first, then talk about buying a piano. I've been playing the harmonica until now, forgetting when I wanted to play the piano. You taught me perseverance and responsibility for my own opinions. At 19, I planned to go to college. You helped me analyze what I liked, my abilities, and let me decide on my own the major I wanted to pursue. You taught me to take responsibility for my own future. At 20, I wanted to change my phone. You said the old phone couldn't be changed if it wasn't broken. And if I wanted to change it, I should make money to buy it myself. Thanks to teaching extra lessons, I had enough money to buy a new phone. I was really happy because achieving something on my own was worth more than a new phone. At 24. After graduating from college, I wanted to build my own career. You advised me not to hurry, but to start doing what I love. When I had experience, I could think about bigger things. 2 years later, I decided to start a company. You said if I could accept the worst outcome, I should be bold and put my heart into it. You gave me a loan of 300,000 VND and asked me to pay it back in 4 years. I proudly said I would not only repay you but also give you an apartment. You taught me to be responsible for my own career. At 27, I brought a smart and beautiful girl home. That was the first time you praised me in front of her. You also talked about how husband and wife should make their own decisions as long as they were sincere and honest. You taught me to be responsible for my own happiness. At 32, I gave you the keys to an apartment I bought for you. When you held the key, you immediately turned your back. I saw your shoulders shaking, and I knew your eyes were blinking with happiness. You taught me to be responsible for my promises. At 35, my company is constantly expanding. Projects keep coming to us. I used to teach my children to be responsible for themselves, just like you taught me. I hope they will do even bigger things. I love you.